The day is finally here. What is up, Fin fans? Schedule release day. So I have been off Twitter for the most part. Some of you guys have hit me up in messages and stuff, so I didn't have to go on my timeline to have anything ruined for me. So I have not heard about anything with the Dolphins schedule. So obviously we're going to, especially me with my fresh eyes, going to look at the Miami Dolphins schedule for 2022. A lot of things I'm going to be looking for is primetime games. Thanksgiving, because we do play the Lions. Thanksgiving, when are we playing in the cold, and the bye week. These are the things I am very interested in looking for. And then for comment of the day, so many, I did not want to address this because it's so dumb, but so many of you guys have hit me up and said, you got to talk about this, you got to talk about this, you got to talk about this. So for comment of the day, I will talk about Tua Tagovailoa's pass video. The video from yesterday where at training camp he was passing the ball around to Tyreek Hill, and obviously, I'll talk about it. Without further ado, let's look at the Miami Dolphins schedule. Here is the schedule. So yes, this is my first time with my eyes looking at the schedule. We have the preseason here. We face Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa, home for the Raiders, home for the Eagles, which means we have that, 3 preseason games. That's the new schedule, all that stuff. So 2 home, 1 away, which means we are going to be losing a home game in the regular season. That's how it works, being that it's 17 games. It's 8 and 9. So we'll have 8 home games, 9 away games, because we have that extra home game in the preseason. Here is the schedule. Now, I wanted it like this so I could see each and every game. Wow, we have a Sunday night football game. Wow. Right here against the Steelers. Week 7, Sunday night football. Week 11 bye. That's a fantastic bye. I love having that bye on week 11. Right in the middle of the season. I'm just looking real quick, trying to assess opening with the Patriots at home. Thursday night football, week 4 against the Bengals. Any other primetime games? So week 15 against Buffalo is either the 17th or the 18th. Christmas Day, we're facing the Packers. And we ended off at home against the Jets. So some cold weather games. We got a few, right? We have the Patriots and the Bills. Those are going to be cold games. And those are coming at pivotal points in the season where we're probably going to be in the playoff hunt and need to win those games. 2 West Coast games back to back. I could see the Dolphins staying on the West Coast for those games. I like the schedule so far. So let's break it down. And let's look at it individually. So like I said, home against the Patriots. 3 years in a row we're playing the Patriots in the home opener. The past 2 years was in New England. This year we're home. We'll see how that all pans out. Then we go to Baltimore. Again, that could have been a cold weather game happening on September 18th, week 2. Then home for Buffalo. Again, facing Buffalo within the first 3 weeks at home. Find that interesting. Short week after that, we are going Thursday night football into Cincinnati, take on Joe Burrow and the defending AFC championship Cincinnati Bengals. That game's going to be real interesting. Back-to-back away games, take on the Jets, the MetLife Takeover. I will be at this game. I will be at the MetLife Takeover on October 9th. Should be a fun game. Then we're home for Cincinnati for the Minnesota Vikings, 1:00, and then home Sunday night football against the Steelers. I might go to that game. That might be the game that I go to this year. I want to go to a night game so bad and go to Sunday night football. I might go to that game. Yeah, I think I might go to the Sunday night football game against the Steelers. Then we head up to Detroit to take on the Lions, 1 o'clock, week 8, in Chicago in November. That's where it starts to get a little cold. That's where you got to worry about that. Then home for the Cleveland Browns, week 10. Could Deshaun Watson be there? We don't know if he's going to get suspended or not. Could it be an 8-game, whatever game suspension, full year? We don't know. But might be facing Deshaun there. And again, I like having the week 11 bye. I like having the later bye. I like being able to rest. I think we had a week 11 bye last year as well. So I do like that bye week there. After the bye, so we're home for the Cleveland, bye, home for the Houston Texans. Nice little three stinter at home before we head to the West Coast, and we'll probably stay on the West Coast. Then we got that stretch. This 3-game stretch is going to really determine who the Dolphins are going to be and can they make the playoffs. Home at Buffalo, it's going to be cold. Again, we don't know if it is the 17th or the 18th. We don't know the time. At this point, if they're jockeying for position and if it could be a really good game, then all of a sudden this could be a primetime game. This could be a Sunday night football game as well. Home for Green Bay. That's going to be really important. At least it's not in Green Bay in December, but it's home Green Bay. But then January 1st in New England. That's going to be a cold game. So, again, the Buffalo and the New England game, those are going to be cold games and are really going to entail what this team is made of. And then finally ending it at home against the Jets, either the 7th or the 8th. That time is to be determined as well. Could either be a Saturday or Sunday game, depending on who's jockeying for position of playoffs and all that good stuff. Looking at this game, looking at the schedule, it's not that bad. We have two cold games, possibly 3, depending on how it is in Chicago at the very beginning of November. I can tell you as a guy who lives in New Jersey, October 9th, it won't be cold for that Jets game. Detroit has a dome now. And then you have Baltimore and Cincy in September. That's not going to be cold. So 2, possibly 3 cold weather games. Again, we have more away than home. I talked about the preseason, how that works out. Now, again, I'm not giving you a record prediction here. I don't do that until literally the Monday or Tuesday or before the kickoff. And I think the kickoff is the Bills at the Rams. I don't do it until then because it is way too early right now. I don't even know what the team will look like in pads. But I don't hate the schedule. You know, the Patriots are the Patriots. We swept them last year. I don't see them getting I didn't see them get them much better. Baltimore's always going to be a trouble for me, so I'm not chalking Baltimore up to one or the other. Buffalo got swept, got to take them seriously. Cincinnati went to the Super Bowl, got to take them seriously. Jets are the Jets. It's division rivals. You have to take them seriously, but doesn't worry me too much. Minnesota doesn't worry me either. I don't really, besides Delvin Cook, I don't really see anything that really scares me. Justin Jefferson, they have some good receivers, but we do have a good secondary. Steelers, they don't scare me at all. I'm surprised that's a Sunday night football game, but I'll take it. And like I said, I'm going to try to go there. Detroit, they got real good. They added some good pieces, but again, Jared Goff doesn't scare me. Chicago, they don't have Khalil Mack anymore. See how their quarterback does. Cleveland, they stacked their roster. They have Deshaun Watson now. Houston is in a rebuild year, so we'll see. We have to face Mills instead of Tyrod Taylor. We'll see how that pans out. San Fran is a good, viable team. Is Jimmy Garoppolo going to be starting? Is Trey Lance going to be starting for them? Mike McDaniel going back to San Fran, they know each other. See how that goes. Obviously, you got the Chargers, Herbert. They stacked that defense. Added some good pieces on offense. Again, Buffalo again. Green Bay, how is he going to do without literally any receivers? So we'll see how that pans out. And then I already talked about New England and the Jets. So again, we'll see how this schedule pans out. But the fact that we only have 2, possibly 3 cold weather games, that's a good sign. I really love having 2 primetime games, especially that Sunday night football against the Steelers. I really think that's the game I'm going to this year with my father. If not, it'll probably be the Cleveland game or the Houston Texans game. But I'm honestly thinking that it's either the Steelers game or the Cleveland Browns game is the games I will be going to this year, one or the other. But I'm really leaning towards the Steelers game. But yeah, overall, I'm not going to give you a record prediction. I can't tell. You never know. One of their starting quarterbacks might go down with an injury. We saw what happened in 2020, 2020, where we were supposed to get mollywopped by San Francisco in San Fran. We went in there, beat them 47-13. So a lot of things can change, especially when injuries are coming to the fold. But I don't hate the schedule. I like the way it plays out. I like having the home games late, especially against Green Bay. I like playing the West Coast back-to-back. I like having the mid-round bye, in the middle of the schedule. I like it. It'll show what we are. Start off hard, facing New England, Baltimore, Buffalo, and Cincinnati. Those first 4 games, you come out of that 2-2, I'm happy, right? That's where we're going to show you what type of team you are. And then ending the schedule with, Chargers, Buffalo, Green Bay, and New England again. Really going to show what type of team you are. So I really like this schedule. Comment below. What do you guys think of this schedule? And we get to comment of the day. Now, again, comment of the day. I'm going to keep myself minimized because I'm going to pop something up. But comment of the day, if you guys didn't watch yesterday's were on Twitter yesterday, this video that was released, right? Tua throws the ball, doesn't have the tightest of spirals, still a pretty good spiral, and Tyreek Hill had to stop, grab it, and keep going, right? And it went 6.5 million views, went all over national media. Everyone's talking about it. Pat McAfee talked about it, and good. Like, Pat McAfee actually defended this, and all that stuff, right? And again, people over dissecting. Oh, he put his all into it. I don't see him putting his all into that. Oh, look at the duck. It's not that bad of a pass. And yes, it's underthrown. And Kurt Warner came out and said he's underthrown passes in practice. Lamar Jackson was underthrowing passes in practice. You see video of Herbert doing it, Burrow doing it. Every quarterback does it. But it's the fact that that's a narrative with Tua, and the Miami Dolphins media put that out, that people blew it up out of proportion. But then Tyreek Hill himself came out and said, can y'all chill or not? We're talking about practice. And he released this video. Just Tua throwing dots. Tight spirals, deep passes, catching people in stride, and it's this last one. Look at that tight spiral. Boom. Caught him in stride as he's running. I'm going to let it play again. Tight spiral. Boom. Caught him in stride. Over his shoulder. Boom. Caught him in stride. Look at this one. Caught him in stride. Didn't have to stop. And then the last one again. Tyreek Hill. Boom. Didn't have to stop. So again, you guys wanted me to talk about it. I'm talking about it. It's a big nothing burger. Who cares? Who cares what happened at practice? It means nothing. Because you can have a day where all of a sudden you're throwing ducks, and then you can have a day like this. And of course, people who don't like Tua and don't like the Dolphins are going to blow up, him throwing that other pass. But this one comes out, and you know what I've already read? It's practice. Let's see what he does during the game. They didn't have that same energy yesterday. So I just find that funny. But that's what I got for you guys today. Again, comment below. What games are you going to if you don't live in the Miami area? Again, I'm thinking the Steelers game is the game I'm going to. Be sure to comment it below, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.